This is what I'm saying. This is what I read it all too. Terence Crawford, wait till he get a belt.
Yeah.
He ain't did nothing in the welterweight today. When he get a belt, you want to go over there. Keith Thurman want to go over there, and now y'all want to say, "Oh, I ain't fought nobody, but I got a belt now." So
okay. Sean Porter got a belt too.
So now
Sean Porter got a belt too. Sean Porter. So why would I go to the easy road and knock Sean Porter out? Why wouldn't I?
Look at this dude. Why wouldn't I? You a smart man, but not that smart.
Bro, I'm gonna crush you. I promise you.
Let's run it, man.
According to ESPN, Errol Spence, hey, stop that cat, man down, and Terence Crawford have agreed to a July 29th fight in Las Vegas. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. ESPN, they are reporting that Errol Spence, strap season, unified champion, is set to fight the WBO champion, the only remaining welterweight with a full-bodied belt. That's Terence Crawford. And it says they have agreed to a fight July 29th in Las Vegas. It says Errol Spence, Terence Crawford have agreed to a deal to fight for the undisputed welterweight championship on July 29th at Las Vegas's T-Mobile Arena, sources tell the reporter. Crawford and Spence will each earn 8 figures guaranteed for the Showtime pay-per-view fight, per sources. Boom, you never know. From the actual source in terms of Errol Spence, Terence Crawford himself, or PBC, the reason why this may be true is Errol Spence posted just yesterday that his camp had started, or he was starting camp. And we had already known that they were in deep negotiations. Terence Crawford was in town for Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. He was asked about July 29th and the potential fight, but Terence Crawford, he wasn't going to spill the beans. And you can understand why. Like, that's smart. You're not supposed to really speak on it unless it's a done deal, ready to go. So my thoughts, it's great. It's great for boxing. Been wanting to fight. Most fans of the sport have been wanting to fight. There have been some, I always talk about the fakeness in boxing. There are some fake ones who said, oh, negotiations, they grew impatient. So they said, oh, negotiations, oh, Ego, they're taking so long. I'm not going to watch the fight now. We'll see. Once this fight is announced, once they start doing press conferences and talking their talk and things like that, we'll see if those same individuals who said they had tapped out because the fight was taking too long, we'll see if they hold true. Me, I never said that. I want to see the fight. I've always wanted to see the fight. I'm undisputed. What can I say? Anybody undisputed in the division, that means they are the end all, the be all. King Kong ain't got on me, right? So this will give us that clarity, July 29th. Of course, this is just ESPN and their sources. We are still waiting for the confirmation, and I will update you. You guys have to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. If you're ready for that update, and as always, if anything should change, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. And that boy Errol Spence deserves a major apology from some boxing fans. Not me though, but from a lot of boxing fans. Oh, Errol Spence an apology. Reason being, Errol Spence did the heavy lifting in the welterweight division, collected the belts by beating champions, and one by one he did that to collect the 3 belts. He could have opted for what some people would, I don't think it's an easy fight, but for in all intents and purposes, an easier fight in most people's eyes with Keith Thurman being active, because Crawford stays in the gym, always in shape, and he's undefeated versus Keith Thurman does have that one loss to I want to, it's up to my promoter, Manny Pacquiao, right? So Errol Spence stuck to his guns and stayed true to his words. I know for a fact Errol Spence could have opted to just fight someone else. He could have moved up to 54. He told you he wants to give his body a break. Devin Haney is another person who's saying like, hey, these weight cuts aren't pleasant. It takes some effort the longer you've been in the division. Same thing with Errol Spence. Errol Spence has been maintaining his weight, But the reason why a lot of people owe him an apology is because Errol Spence stuck to his gun. Everything he said he was going to do, he came after that. And he waited for Crawford. He said to his girlfriend on the podcast. He said, I don't want nobody else. And he made sure that happened. And I'm sure maybe even to the dismay of PBC, like they want to get his career rocking and rolling. And there was some uphill battles with negotiations, and Errol Spence being that much of a stickler and sticking to his word, he made sure the Crawford fight came off, right? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Who wins this fight? Let me know that in the comment section. I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.